Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Amateur Runner. Today, as well as sharing with you my second week of marathon training, I'm also going to share with you what I've discovered about heart rate zones . Welcome, and yeah, week 2 of marathon training. It is Saturday morning and I am out currently on my long run. What a gorgeous morning to be running. It's a little bit warmer now. I'm in the sun. The feel like temperature in the shade was quite cold and quite slippery underfoot actually this morning. Ooh, whoa. I say that is in the shaded parts very slippery underfoot, but my word, it is gorgeous out this morning. Yeah, currently about 7k into my long run. I'll stick the workout up on screen for you there. It mainly consists of an easy run apart from a 5k block at marathon pace. I haven't got long before I do that now, so while I get that done, have a quick look at my training so far this week. Of course, so I seem to have gone off course. It's Monday evening, it's cold, it's wet, but tonight we've got 8k easy plus 4 lots of 20-second strides. So that is Monday night's run done and the start of week 2 of marathon training. I've got the flashlight on my phone so you can see my face a little bit, but I'll stick that workout I've just done up on screen for you now. 8k easy with 4 lots of 20-second strides, and yeah, really enjoyed that. Quite a comfortable run. My heart rate wasn't as low as I maybe would have wanted it to be for an easy run, but nevertheless, yeah, good run. So it's Tuesday, it's coming up to about 4:30 and I've got a little bit of light left to go running in. Today on the training plan is 10k progression. So it's going to be 3k easy, 3k at marathon pace, 2k tempo, and then another 2k just to finish it easy. So I say on the plan today, I've moved my runs around a little bit this week. I still plan on getting them all done. I've basically just changed the days on which I'm going to do the particular runs. So yeah, 10k progression, let's go get it done. So that's 1k in, and I don't think I've got much light left now. I think it's going to get dark very quick, so hopefully you can still see me by the end of the run. .3k easy done. Now for 3k at marathon pace, and I think the sweet spot for that for me is about 5:20 per kilometre. 3k marathon pace done, 2k tempo now. I think that was 2k, but absolutely gutted. My watch died through that set. I think I kind of know the distance of this route I've chosen anyway, so I know I'm going to be hitting 10k. I'm just not going to have all the stats with it. But yeah, 2k easy now, just to warm down. Wow, that's Tuesday night's 10k progression run done, and I'm absolutely gutted. The watch died on me, so that would have been around about 7k, but it's a 10k loop that I know, so I know I've done 10k. I just haven't got the stats to see how I got on. But yeah, felt it a little bit tonight. I think, you know, I haven't eaten since lunchtime, and I think I felt that a little bit low on energy. Going up through the gears I found difficult, you know, going up to marathon pace initially. Once I'm there, not too bad, and the same again getting up to tempo pace. But yeah, just gutted I haven't got the stats to have a look at. But that's it, that's run 2 of week 2 done, and that's it now till Thursday. It's Thursday evening. I have already done an hour of S&C this morning, and now tonight just an easy 6k. So yeah, just an easy 6k done tonight, and I really am going to try and take it nice and steady tonight. Fuck, that was deep, man. Maybe not the best of ideas to come this way. In actual fact, I think I'm going to go back on myself because some of that water's quite deep. Yeah, I think I'll give that way a miss today. That is very wet and muddy. So that's it, tonight's 6k easy done. I only just stayed within easy pace. Yeah, felt a bit sluggish tonight. Quite the opposite of what was it, Tuesday night's run, where I didn't eat anything. I've eaten too much, too close to this run. But yeah, I am starting to notice that a run the night following S&C in the morning, I do feel a little bit tired. That is run 3 of week 2 done, and it's just starting to rain again, so I'm going to get myself home and I will see you for a long run on Saturday. And that was my week so far, week 2 of marathon training. And yeah, overall again a good week. The 10k tempo run where the watch died, that was a little bit annoying, but I got in from work rushing around. I wanted to get straight out the door, and I could see my watch had low battery, but it's telling me there's 1 day left, so I thought, that'd be alright, that'd be enough. But yeah, lesson learned, we won't be doing that again. And yeah, back to today. Today is Saturday, and today is long run day. So the route I've chose today, excuse my watch, there we go again. Talking to you guys, and my pace is yet again all over the place, but yeah, the route I've chose today. So with this marathon training block, I want to change things up a little bit rather than, you know, keep going out running the same loops all the time. So I want, if I can, it may not happen all the time, but on most of my long runs I'd like to be going somewhere different. The route I've chose today is somewhere different, but somewhere I have run before. So I call it, I've named it the Headington and Calne Loops. So it starts off at Calne Leisure Centre, and I've gone out on the clock change challenge that I done. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. The clock change challenge I done in October. It takes in that 10k course. It then links up to the Headington 5k series course, which, if you followed my sub 20 series, that is where I had a bit of burnout. Again, I'll put a link on screen there for you for that video, but it takes in part of that course as well. Come back on yourself, and now I'm just doing a loop of Calne itself. So we've come out of the villages and the countryside and more into the town. So in a minute, when we get out onto the bypass, it'll probably be a little bit more busy, but yeah, it's just nice to have, you know, different scenery. But we better get back running before my watch tells me off again. So I'm just going to finish off the remainder of this run and find somewhere a little bit quieter, away from the roadside, and I'll let you know what I discovered with regards to heart rate zones. So I've got lost again, thinking I know better than the watch, so I'm gonna have to go back on myself. So close, but yet so far. So I did say I would share with you what I discovered with regards to heart rate zones in the different ways you can calculate them. So I was talking last week that I wanted my easy runs to fall into that zone too, but on occasions I was still finding it hard to, you know, run slow enough to stay in to zone 2. Now my watch, I think, isn't always that accurate with regards to heart rate anyway. I think it tended to give me an average lower heart rate than it actually was, and sometimes it was kind of like spike. So rather than a gradual increase in the heart rate as I'm running, it was more like a staircase. So that again indicated that there was something wrong with the readings there. So I went and bought myself a chest strap. So yeah, I got myself a chest strap to get more accurate heart rate readings throughout this training block, and it's very consistent. My heart rate has changed, you know, it is higher than it used to be, as I suspected, but it also got me thinking and researching about heart rate zones, and why I was finding it so hard. This is where I discovered that there were different ways to calculate your heart rate zones. So I wear a Garmin watch, and Garmin use three different ways of calculating your heart rate zones. The default setting for running is a percentage of your max heart rate. You can also have a percentage of your beats per minute, and you can also have a percentage of your heart rate reserve. Now this is where it gets interesting, because I didn't know this. I mean, some of you guys may already know this, but essentially your heart rate reserve is your resting heart rate subtracted from your max heart rate. I think this is right, don't take my word for it, go away, do your own research, but as far as I'm led to believe, you subtract your resting heart rate from your max heart rate, and what is left is your heart rate reserve that can be used for activities like running. So I changed Garmin's default from a percentage of your max heart rate to a percentage of your heart rate reserve. You know, I'm going to be sitting at the lower end of zone 2, which is, you know, ideally where I want to be. But yeah, that is Saturday's long run done, 19k. Really enjoyed that run. It's nice to run somewhere with different scenery. How do I feel? All right, really. I mean, I don't feel that tired from that run at all. I do always find it hard going up and down the different pace zones. When I'm there, not too bad. I don't know how consistent I was today, you know, messing around with the camera, but I do think I need more time in it, kind of marathon pace, but there is a lot of that to come throughout the training program. So that should bring this week's mileage, week 2's mileage, to 42k, I think. So we'll build again next week, week 3, still in the kind of prep stage, the build phase, but we will build on that again next week, and then week 4 is the first of my deload weeks, and yeah, that is it. Week 2 of marathon training done. It's been a good week. I feel good. I definitely feel better this time round than last year. It's still hard to imagine at the moment running 42k at marathon pace, but you know, I thought that last year at the beginning of marathon training. So you just got to trust the training, believe in what you're doing, and hopefully over the course of these 15 weeks, you know, I will start believing that marathon pace and a 3:45 finish really is possible. But that is it, guys, for week 2. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a good one, guys, and I will see you on the next one.